Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for June 27th, 2026. We got full random Saturday Kingdom. And we've got Ratcatcher, Goat Herd, and Sea Trade for trashing. We've got University Town for plus actions. Artist, Rabble, kind of figurine for draw. And gains, we got plus buy from town, we've got gains from university, we've got plus buy from figurine, and we've got gains from anvil. Okay, so some other things of note. Swamp Hag can give curses. We've got some alt VP from Orchard. I think we can get a lot of Orchard points on this board. All of Ratcatcher, Town, University, Rabble, Artist seem like cards we would likely naturally want to put through. Maybe not Artist. Maybe you'd only put one or two in your deck, but getting to 3 seems fine. And University obviously can facilitate not the artist part, but the general part. Like getting a third Swamp Hag isn't too big of an ask when you've got University. 3 Oases is not probably something you'd bother with, but you could do that too. Anyway, okay. So Sea Trade can be pretty powerful trashing, but it does take a little while, obviously, to get going. You got to get some action cards into play. So I think the first question is, how much do we want to focus on trashing Sea Trade with Ratcatcher and or Goat Herd? And then do we want to open with a potion for University? Anvil doesn't look too bad either. Like, Town is the... Well, no. Okay, I was going to say Town is the only plus buy, but there is Figurine. Figurine generally does not impress, though, and it can't be gained by University, or Anvil, which makes it significantly worse. Or, like, it's significantly harder to gain, and then it effectively like more expensive than just like the 4 to 5 difference, which is already generally pretty big difference. And then it's also like you're gonna have to have an action card to discard to activate it. So definitely would rather be doing that with Town. There's not really anything jumping out at me as like the thing to do instead of going for early University. I could even see the argument for going like Anvil Potion. That's definitely going to be slow on the trashing side. It might be better to go like Ratcatcher Potion. I just do think you both want the University and you want universities, I guess I should say, and you want an Anvil for gaining, primarily for gaining towns. Another option would be to open Ratcatcher Town or Anvil Town, but I think I prefer getting the potion more quickly. I think I will go with a Ratcatcher. I think getting even just like a little trashing would be nice. Okay, I don't mind taking an Anvil here, though. Sea trade could also be pretty relevant against the swamp hag. This is not really what I want to see. Alright. I'm gonna take a rabble here, I think. We've got 2 universities. We could just sea trade here to skip the swamp hag attack. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, they had 2 rat catchers down. Alright, let's get another rabble. Another university. Uh... Do we just want another rabble? Bottom decked our Ratcatcher. Well, we might draw it with the rabble. Yeah, I think. One more rabble. Okay, we could anvil. Triggering the shuffle here isn't too bad. We could anvil for a town. And then sea trade. We get yet one more rabble. Probably. I think we're gonna need to add some towns though. Get a university and I guess another rat catcher. I don't think I want. What artist? Hmm. The rat catcher. Alright, so I should have orchard points from University and Rabble. Guess I don't have. I guess the bot has 3 rat catchers. Take another town for now. I don't know. We might want more Rabbles, but might also want Swamp Hag soon. But I think just grabbing all these towns while we can definitely has some merit to it. Just empty the towns, maybe. Oh, we can anvil for the last town. Okay, so we do want to get one more rat catcher just because of Orchard. Guess we take one more rabble. And then We have 8 right now. If we play both towns for coin buy, we can get nothing actually that seems terribly useful. Like we get the we could discard the potion to get the town and not bother with another university, which I think could be reasonable. 4 universities is a pretty good number. Although, I mean, we could also consider picking up an artist this turn. Those last 3 cards. Is there another rabble down there? I think there is. That would be nice to see. Uh-huh. Yes, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's not essential that we get the rat catcher this turn, but we do want it. I think one more university would be fine, honestly. Do it this way. University. Just go ahead and get the rat catcher now. Maybe. The reason not to is it's something that the anvil can gain. Anvil could also be gaining like Oasis, though. Points there. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and gain it, and then artist as well. Okay, this is looking like it's going to line up nicely. Definitely kick off by gaining a swamp hag. We'll see. Swamp hag. I think we can assume that we'll play at least one town for card actions. Alright, do we just want to gain multiple swamp hags? Quite possibly. Rabble before we have to make that call. I think I'm down to get a second swamp hag. We did have a bit of overdraw last turn, so we could gain a couple of OACs. I mean, we should have more overdraw considering we played an artist for 5 cards. Okay. And gain anything else? I haven't really been looking that hard at, like, could I win the game? Probably should have done. We just go ahead and gain the third Swamp Hag now. We play 3 towns for actions. So we have 2 actions. We play town for actions 3 times. We'll have 3, 4, 5 actions, and then we play 2 towns and 2 Swamp Hags. And we'll have drawn everything. That seems reasonable to me. And do we want another university? So next turn, we'll have a bunch more money because of the Swamp Hags. The reason to gain a university would be because it can help us pile Rabble Ratcatcher. Right now we have 5 universities, so we could gain like 4 Rabbles with that, and a Ratcatcher and an Anvil for a Ratcatcher. So yeah, we don't really need another university, and since it is another stop card, I think it's probably better if we don't do that. We just Anvil for Oasis. Not that we probably really need the points there, but why not? Maybe we take 1 more Artist and just don't have any debt. Sure. Yeah, we'll take a couple of curses this turn, but it doesn't really matter. And actually, in theory, we can buy C-Trade after we take the curses. It would be good to trash something with the Ratcatcher here to activate, Artist. We could trash Ratcatcher with Ratcatcher. Sure. We're going to be trying to pile that anyway, so we're going to lose the points, but... The Rabble first. Draw the Artist. Okay, we did not. I guess it's probably better to play a town and then a Rabble. There's an Artist. We have 3 Swamp Hags in play. There's not really anything else we're getting into play. Alright, so we just the Artist. Alright. We do need a little bit of plus buy from town. Need 2 buys, so we don't really need that much plus buy. We have a copper down there that in theory would be good to draw. We can't play all 4 of these for buy anyway, so we might as well do that. And that. right. Anvil the potion for a rat catcher. Buy 2 rat catchers. I guess it's better to buy provinces than to buy sea trade. It's a little disappointing. We did get to 3 oases, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we did that last turn. Oh, there's also artist. But again, it's better to buy provinces than to get a 3rd artist. Again, a little disappointing. It would be so much more satisfying to trash the curses. I think I will. To trash the potion, too. I mean, if the game was continuing, we would want to do that. Yeah. So University, definitely a card that you want to play with. I think the bot was a little over-focused on trashing, interestingly enough. Not that I particularly wanted coppers in my deck, but I don't know. They weren't too much of a hindrance. And money was a little hard to come by here. Yeah, I do wonder if I'd been paying more attention to the exact pile situation, whether I could have piled this a turn earlier. I'm going to guess not, but I'm not sure because I did spend quite a number of gains on cards that I didn't, like, per se need. The 3 oases, the 3 swamp hags. Like, I obviously could have done without the 8 points from those. If you just say, well, there were 8 Rabbles and Ratcatchers left, and that was 6 gains, that wouldn't have been enough. But that's not accounting for the fact that on my second to last turn, I just bought an artist. So yeah, there might have been a way for me to get there earlier. Not that it was really going to matter. But yeah, I think if you're not playing with University here, I mean, because of what I said about money is a little hard to come by. Your deck just can't do very much. Whereas University enables you to cheaply gain a bunch of stuff. Like it's basically the best payload on the board, even though you think of it like as a village, but it's also payload, and it's the best payload on the board, especially because of Orchard. You can get a lot of points without having to buy green cards. So yeah, pretty it seems pretty clear that you want to play with that. I'm not really sure why the bot didn't, but the sea trade swamp hag thing, I'm not sure if I've had that come up before. But that's actually a pretty cool interaction. You can just like take on all these curses and then trash them. Actually, that's potentially another way to pile more quickly, although the bot would have had to play multiple swamp hags for that to be a thing, probably. But like, you just get all those curses, empty the curses, and then if you need to, you can sea trade and trash them all. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.